Jack.
Hi, he's Ollie.
That's Jack.
Today we are going to talk about the our five most hated um like celebrity singers.
Yeah, five artists that just basically get right on our tits. Basically, yeah. Right. Number one has to be, can't not do it, right? Justin Bieber. What? He's just, what is this kid's problem? I just don't understand. He's, right, he turns up 2 hours late for a show, and that everyone's still like, they love him, they still don't care, it doesn't make any difference. I mean, if anyone else turned up 2 hours late, it'd be different, but the fact that he's in a wash of prepubescent like moisture, that makes it all right, because everyone's, no one there, if apart from a few people who even started puberty, that's why they don't care.
It feels like he doesn't have any respect for his fans.
Yeah, it's just really really annoying.
The other thing that is pissing me off about him, like I keep seeing pictures of him, he looks like he's wearing a freaking nappy.
Yeah,
It's like, have you been sponsored by Pampers or something?
yeah, it's like, mate, you're supposed to be on the TV advert, not actually out wherever you are in all over the world,
Getting,
because
getting the paparazzi to take it for you while you're not looking.
yeah, I mean, what are we doing? This is supposed to be like a proper sponsored child advert, not like a masquerade in public. What are you doing? I mean, like, I know, like, some people think the drop crotch trousers are quite fashionable, but there's being fashionable, then there's wearing leopard print purple ones. That's basic. That's a dyke. That's a dykey thing to do. To be honest. Um,
The only people who can pull that off is LMFAO because they actually wear
Yeah, because they
colourful
do it in
clothes.
a joking way. You know it's a joke, and you're
Yeah,
like, yeah, okay, right. I mean, the song's sexy, and I know it. Yeah, well, you can tell there's a piss take. So the fact if you have a piss take song and you dress like that, you know they don't deliberately go out to like an evening meal dressed like that, where he would.
yeah.
Right. Oh, another thing. When he passes out on stage and he gets all this sympathy, and then he goes to hospital for it, passes out on stage. What? You acts like he's the world's most hard done by little rat. So there's people out in Afghanistan, people all over the world, like getting shot, blown up, passing out through like lack of hydration and stuff like that. They carry on. He
Yeah, that's the
gets
thing
a
about
bit
it.
woozy and he's like, "Oh shit, guys, take me to a hospital, please, so I can take more photos and put them on the internet." No.
How about take him off stage for 15 minutes, give him some water?
Yeah. How about you actually like drink something?
Yeah,
But do you know why I reckon he done that? This leads on to another subject. Is because I think, and I've been told by someone who's actually been to see him, that he's very ignorant. Because when they saw him, he spent at least like 10 minutes standing on stage posing because he thinks he's that amazing, right? But the only reason he has muscle is because he's too skinny to have anything to hide it. He's got no body mass to hide the muscle, so that's why he looks big.
I know I have no muscle. I'm not afraid to say that. Yes, I am fat. I don't give a shit. I don't
Yeah,
give a shit the way I am. I'm happy the way I am, and I think Ollie's happy the way he is as well.
I'm happy.
So, but he has to take his top off, literally everything, saying, "Look at me, girls. I've got a six pack and muscle." No, you're a fucking skinny little
Yeah,
twit
I mean,
that thinks he can pull anyone.
they'll be lock him in a gym for a few months, and then he will think. Then, if he comes out then, and he's still got it after he's bulked up, then he's earned the right to just parade about like a tit. But the fact that he doesn't, he goes like once or twice, and then comes out like woo.
That leads on to the other question. He is ignorant. He is an
Yeah,
ignorant little boy.
yeah. Just There's that video of him on YouTube in his Ferrari that he ended up crashing because he's that much of a moron. I mean, he's people are like, oh my god, he's so good because he can drive it, and he was driving by 17. No, it's because in America they've all got automatic gearboxes. The hardest part of driving is changing gear. If you take that away, it makes driving just like playing a PS3. It doesn't make it any much like just no. It's just not hard at all. And he just sits there and he holds up traffic to confront some paparazzi. I mean, if you're in the limelight as much as he is, whether it's good or bad, you've got to expect people to hound you because that's what they're doing. That's what their job is.
And that girl, do you remember that girl who that apparently went behind? No, not apparently, because he was on the news. So, but apparently had sex with a man who was carrying his child.
Yeah, well, it could either be true or it could just be some completely deranged fan.
And the funny thing is, it was on Russell Howard's Good News, and the quote that the quote that the girl said, that was the best 30 seconds of her life. He lasted 30 seconds.
He's got nothing to be proud. There is nothing for him to. Yeah, he may make a lot of money, but he's also one of the most hated people in the world. I think they sort of balance each other out and make you a normal person.
So he makes money for people to hate him.
You can't buy people's friendship, and let's be honest, even he can't earn enough to buy people's friendship. And
He's just like Marmite. You either like him or hate him.
yeah, but it's actually escalated. You either want to kill him or you want to have his children. So it's a gender thing. Very rarely is there a boy who's like, oh, I love Justin Bieber, and then when there is, just don't even breathe in his direction because he isn't worth your second-hand oxygen.
But seriously, me and Ollie literally every day have these arguments. We see it on Facebook, Twitter,
Everything.
Any
Had enough of it.
website is on, and we get really pissed off. The thing that makes us laugh, he wears those bloody nappy things. What is that?
No, and it's that cut for Bieber thing. I mean, come on. I know it turned out to be. It was started by like 4chan or something like that as a hoax, but then people genuinely saw it being this easily influenced little brats they are, and thought, shit, I'm gonna get a knife and cut myself because this kid smoked weed. No, you don't do that. If you want him to stop, ask him. He probably won't even read it anyway. But you don't. Yeah. I mean, I've got a friend. I'm not going to name who, but I have a friend who smokes weed quite regularly. And when he found out, he didn't stop, but it made him think about it. And he actually said to me, it made it a little less cool for him, because if Bieber does something, then it's not cool. You want to go out of your way to do the complete opposite. So yeah.
I saw a picture on there, and literally a girl, you saw the knife and the blood and everything, and she carved into her arm saying, "I love Bieber." How sad and mucked up in the head do you have to do that?
It's just sad. Right, so that was number 1, and here's the other 4.